They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In a world where you never defeat you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. So they say, be a good boy, Johnny. Don't you ever play with. So they say. You gotta crawl before you fucking walk before you. So they say.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Let's take a look at the numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Dillingham in at point guard. And for the Trailblazers, Luka Doncic is out there with Amin Thompson. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, then it's Shaedon Sharpe, and it's the Beast in at the 1. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
Here's Dillingham. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Sharpe against Edwards. Here's Doncic. Here's the Beast. Inside. And Doncic hammers it home.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Pass to Dillingham from outside the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with the Trailblazers head coach. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said, he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Randle. And he makes it on the layup.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randle, he usually gets the best of it.
Here's the Beast. His last outing, he had 18 points. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Randle. Nice D from Thompson.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And he bangs it home with one hand.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Here's the Beast, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Pass to Dillingham.
tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Wembanyama, pass to the Beast. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves lead by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 5 now.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's McDaniels. 9 points in his last outing. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Doncic on the wing. Checked by Randall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
That's good from Doncic. Doncic hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Gobert's length is intimidating, which is why defenders often resort to fouling.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Now here's Doncic. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Here's Edwards. We saw him with 29 points in his last game.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Knocks it loose.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
McDaniels, an easy 2 on the layup.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
They set the screen. Pass to Sharp. Outside Wembanyama. From deep, here's Doncic. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
And here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. To the right side. Randall with it. Now Sharp defending. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's the Beast. Doncic outside. Takes the 3. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And for a moment, let's see which teams are leading the league in assists since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
They're clearly on the same page offensively, and the chemistry has gotten better and better. The assist totals have been outstanding.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
First and assist, and they've been tremendous at making the most of their opponent's mistakes. They lead the NBA in points off turnovers. They don't waste any time going on the attack.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by 4. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
So it's Portland now, following the score by Minnesota. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Edwards finds McDaniels. There's the drive. Good D by Wembanyama.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Doncic. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 4. It's McDaniels on the wing, guarded by Sharp. Here's Edwards. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Randall on the screen. Here's Edwards. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's the Beast. Gets the 3 ball to go. The Beast's got 7.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Floats one up. Blocked again!
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. Portland trailing here. Thompson with a screen. And he's going for the lob. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Doncic against McDaniels. Pass to Dillingham. Top of the key. The shot that time not on target.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Sohan's checked in for Portland. Koulibaly comes in for Luka Doncic. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Anthony Edwards.
And one thing he's gotten better at as the years have gone on is scoring the ball, shouldering a bigger load of the offense and being willing to accept the responsibility of a go-to option for this team.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Portland leading. Thompson with it. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Portland.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Here's Nix. Pass to Isaac. Now DiVincenzo to win the drought. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
And Minnesota making a change here. Minot's checked in.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Here's Minot, guarded by Sharp. DiVincenzo on the wing. This one for three. Drills it from deep. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
The Beast passes to Sohan. Here's the Beast. The 3-ball. They get it again. Tipped.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Portland has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And that one's good. Sharp.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Now here's Coulibaly. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jonathan Isaac, 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
Okiki's checked in for Clark. And he's good on the second. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Pass to the Beast. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot. He will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And some changes here for Portland. Williams is checked in for Thompson, and it's Dunn in for Sharp. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Nix is checked in for Okiki. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. Picked by Reed. From downtown, and Edwards good for 3. Edwards has got 8 points.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's the Beast. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so he makes both from the line. Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Edwards, no good. Portland has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And he jams it home with authority.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
44 seconds left in the first. Lets it go from the wing. Can't hit it. His 7th miss in 9 attempts. Trailblazers lead by 4. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams' shot is good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Isaac. Now here's Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Nix. Offensive board. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Luka Doncic. Chris Dunn is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Sohan in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Nix. Yet to see a basket. Well, Graham, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Here's Doncic. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go.
Locks them up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
And here's Edwards outside. The dive for the ball. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
There's the triple. Another 3 for Portland.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his 2nd this quarter.
Outside Edwards. To the inside. Reed passes to Nix. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Trailblazers lead by 7. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. And Sohan gets it to go. Sohan's gotten his first basket of the night.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you. And I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Knicks. Timberwolves trail by 9. It's stolen away. Sohan with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Knicks. No points so far. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Trailblazers lead by 7. Now here's Doncic. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Cleveland. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible. At denying shots, and he loves to do it.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in, and Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert comes in for Reed, and Dillingham subbed in for McDaniels. Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to Dillingham. Takes a 3. He got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Timberwolves ball.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Minnesota again missing.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Outside Wembanyama. Here's the beast. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Gobert inside, covered by Wembanyama, throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama, and this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 15. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Coulibaly. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Isaac outside. Pass to Edwards. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Portland. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
So it's Portland now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Right side, Wembanyama. Here's the beast. 16 points for him. Yep, that one goes.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Here's Dillingham. Six on the shot clock. Coulibaly brings the double. The kick out to Edwards. Launches a three. Sinks the tray. Edwards got 16 points.
He's now matched his three-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Here's the beast.
What you say?
Wow.
My goodness. Come on now.
Oh, wow! Whips down the windmill jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. Fires from the line, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, he keeps taking shots and keeps missing. At what point do you get others involved? And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Doncic, and Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And Minnesota with some changes. Randall, he's checked in for Isaac, and Jaden McDaniels subbed in for DiVincenzo. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Portland with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Doncic. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic.
I thought he got off to a decent start, but this quarter has not been kind to him.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Now McDaniels. He has 6. Picked by Gobert. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Play into a straight. Gobert inside.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value utility guy.
Oh, deflected and stolen by Edwards. Pass to Randall. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randall is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And Randall drops them both. Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Doncic against Randall. Soft touch off the glass. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Pass to Dillingham. to the paint. Oh, the tower with the power move.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
The Timberwolves trail. And here's Randall. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference. Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Count it. Good. Sharp's got his second basket of the night.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Randall, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
The Beast passes to Doncic. Let's go with a three. They grab their own miss. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Taking 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Here's Dillingham. Give him 8. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The Beast, good.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Randall. Not going to go that time. Wembanyama with some nice D.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Knocked away. Thompson again. Shoots over Thompson. Randall can't hit. Portland leading by 7. Left side Sharp. Thompson outside. Wembanyama pass to Thompson. Up top Randall. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Randall's got 6 points.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 19.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
4 on the clock. McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. Here's the Beast. Doncic outside. And no good. Tried to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Portland ahead, up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me do this over, okay?
Yeah, because I'm kind of lost.
From the opposite end. Oh, wait, we ran out of time for the segment. Can't even ask the question.
See,
Too
Kenny?
bad. So let's dig into that first half now. And what was a very solid performance for the Portland Trailblazers.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Portland leading by 5. On the court for Minnesota. Ebb is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Dillingham in at the point guard position.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's Randle. Portland making their last shot. And he's going for the oop here. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. That free throw, no good.
And, you know, night to night, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Gobert. Rim protection, rebounding, intensity, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense. That's a valuable guy there.
Doncic with it. Doncic on the wing. Pass to the Beast. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson. He can't get that one to fall. McDaniels with some nice D. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Now here's Edwards. Poke loose. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Outside Edwards. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Dillingham's got 11 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
From deep, here's Doncic. Here's Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
Coach would love to see Wemby clean the offensive glass like that every time.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Dillingham. He's got 11. Down low. Shot from the low block. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Sharp. He has 7. Thompson passes to Sharp. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. And here's Edwards outside. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
Luka Doncic, 2 shots.
That's good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
For your play, third down.
Some changes here for Portland. Williams is checked in for Wembanyama. Sohan comes in for Thompson, and it's Coulibaly in for Doncic. Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Randall. Defense right on him. Tipped away. Outside Sharp. Lets it go. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Williams, a screen on Randall. Right side, Williams. Deflected by Gobert. Edwards against Sharp. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Randall. He's guarded closely. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, the reach is amazing. Sohan will get his fair share of blocks during his career. Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Randall with it. He's against Sohan. Pass to Dillingham. Randall deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Shoots. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
That one drops for him.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Coulibaly on the wing. Randall pulls down the board. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Coulibaly. He can't hit that time. Oh, good D by Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Lets the 3 fly. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Edwards has such good feel. Knows when to get his own or move the ball.
Here's the Beast. 25 points in the game. And there it is for him.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Pass to the Beast. Williams with the screen. Here's the Beast. Kept alive. Outside Coulibaly. Here's the Beast. Second chance effort. Going inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
seconds.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Dillingham. 14 points for him. Here's Edwards. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got his 5th rebound in this one.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Randall. Give him 8. Here's Dillingham. Out to DiVincenzo. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And this is how the West looks with just 3 games left until the playoffs begin. If you look at the Trailblazers, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And, of course, the Timberwolves, they're in 2nd place now.
Checking out Portland, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Edwards. 13 feet out. Edwards, so good inside.
Nice mid-range Jay from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Here's the Beast. Again, the miss by Portland. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside, DiVincenzo. On target from range. DiVincenzo's got 10.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up. You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And here's Edwards outside. Portland grabs the miss.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
To the left wing. Pass to the Beast. No good with a layup. Minnesota's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Picked by Gobert. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Kamari. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Edwards finds Randall. Back to Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Isaac comes in for Edwards. And the Trailblazers call time here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Jerome's checked in. Adams a screen. Jerome passes to Adams. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
And they got a spot in the top 10 when it comes to hampering the opposing offense. They create solid coverage that doesn't allow for a lot of easy shots.
And going back to the steals numbers, they've done a great job putting constant pressure on the ball handlers. No one gets to relax when these guys are around. Now here's DiVincenzo. 10 points for him. Got it.
Funky finish by DiVincenzo there, using the floater as a way to neutralize the shot blocker.
Dunn outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Randall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
The creative finishing ability of Randall. Draws a lot of fouls.
That one misses. Williams is checked in for Sohan. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Clark's checked in. And the second free throw is good. Trailblazers lead by 8. Now here's Dunn. Driving inside. It's hauled in by Isaac. Clark outside. Kicks it out to Isaac. Picked by Isaac. Here's DiVincenzo. Count that one. Reed.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Portland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Jerome. DiVincenzo covering. That one goes in. Timberwolves trail by 8. Up top, DiVincenzo, defended by Dunn. Oh, Adams with the block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. A minute 35 left in the third. For 3, Randall. Out to DiVincenzo. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Shot clock at 5.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player, always looking to make the extra pass.
Trailblazers lead by 6. Here's Jerome. Williams passes to Jerome. The 3 is up. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Isaac. That one a little long. The Trailblazers shooting 42% in this third quarter. Adams with a screen on DiVincenzo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. No good on the free throw. And some changes here for Portland. Risache comes in for Kamara. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Dunn. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Timberwolves trail by 6.
DiVincenzo smartly getting into the defense there, drawing a foul inside while taking the shot. It's a smart offensive play by DiVincenzo.
He's had just one attempt at the line earlier. Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. To the inside, to the left side wing. From behind the arc. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. DiVincenzo pass to Randall, and the layup is good off the glass. Corner.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Adams a screen. Bogdanovich from long range. Parries it from 3. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Here's DiVincenzo. And we've reached the end. To the third. Portland ahead, up 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. We've reached It's the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Timberwolves trail by 5. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Amin Thompson. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic, and it's Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Risache in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
And the Trailblazers shooting at a respectable 49%. Outside Bogdanovic, outside Wembanyama, pass to Sharpe. Wembanyama screen from the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Isaac's got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards to take the lead. Portland with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Edwards for 3. Outside McDaniels. Hey, from beyond the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now. Thompson with a screen. Bogdanovic passes to Thompson. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Reed to tie it up. And it's good on the layup. It's all knotted up.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on McDaniels.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
That free throw misses. Minot's checked in for Minnesota.
2 shots.
Good on the second one.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
Sharpe against Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo to take the lead. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Sharpe, and there's the drive. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Minot. And he converts the layup. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, the more we see Jonathan Isaac drop dimes and make assists, the scarier he becomes as a big guy in this league.
Timeout, Trailblazers. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. BA?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Count that one, Reed. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Yeah, too much Wemby. I mean, just too strong down low.
Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside, DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the Beast. Here's Thompson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Minnesota with the ball. Portland making their last shot. And here's Reed. Back to Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Thompson with a screen. Outside for Wembanyama. Now here's Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from Sharp passing.
Sharp, he's checked in for Coulibaly. Picked by Reed. DiVincenzo against Thompson. Now here's DiVincenzo. Guarded closely. Here's Reed. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Clock at 2. Here's DiVincenzo. Doncic pulls down the board.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Left side, Wembanyama. Thompson outside. Here's the Beast. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good. Nance, he's checked in for Reed. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Minnesota with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Sharp. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Dillingham. DiVincenzo's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's the Beast. Driving to the basket. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Edwards. Oh! Power it home!
Oh, wow!
Getting the ball to somebody ready to stroke it. Selfless play by Edwards there.
Here's Doncic. Gets it to go. Luka so controlled at the rim.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Nance. Here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Nance. Randall comes in for Isaac. And McDaniels is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's the Beast. Doncic with it. Wembanyama, screen on Randall. Out to the wing. Doncic passes to the Beast. Here's Thompson. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Up top, Randall. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Thompson passes to Wembanyama. Now Doncic. Over Edwards. Doncic, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Pass to Dillingham. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic.
Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
The first free throw is good. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Portland.
For 2.
Both good from the line that time. Now here's Doncic. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. Randall outside. Pass to Dillingham. Outside Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Now Doncic. Wembanyama. Screen on Randall. Doncic finds Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Dillingham. Oh, there's Edwards. Hammers it down.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
To the paint. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Randall. Good D by Wembanyama. Blazers trail by 5. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
That's good from Doncic. Doncic hits them both. Here's Randall. Outside Edwards. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's the Beast. And he hits it to tie the game. The Beast has got 39.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's Edwards. Pass to Randall. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Coulibaly's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Thompson passes to the Beast. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Timberwolves shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's the Beast. Pass to Doncic. Here's the Beast. To take the lead. And the layup is good. The Beast's got 41. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Now here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels finds Gobert. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Thompson goes in. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. For 3. Thompson pulls it in.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. The time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Wembanyama, high post. Pass to Thompson. Doncic with it. Checked by Randall. From deep. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Edwards. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Now here's Doncic. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
It falls!
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
It's not over yet.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Six seconds left to play in the fourth. McDaniels from long range. He connects. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Doncic outside. Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to the Beast.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what, I won't quit. Good job. I've been going through motions, trying to make it home. Through these ups and downs, trying to right my wrongs. I still think about them days I was losing hope. It's levels success, you the GOAT. Driving slow, supercharged Range Rover. Spot in Glencoe, income perpetual. One left, rest is gone. I'ma need some extra, bro. We been giving lessons though, showing better ways. Orange juice and is with the shades closed. We been on some other, get money, I suppose.
I said they were coming for us, but me no different. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo